Huh? Why am I holding a carrot? What the fuck was I doing last night? Alright. Y'all just pretend like you didn't see that. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Starbound, where I get myself killed by a monster. But not really. So, I decided to switch characters, and this character isn't actually much farther along than the last character was when I got killed. Except for the fact that I managed to find diamonds somewhere on a chest above ground. But it's not going to matter too much because you can't really use diamonds for a good while in this game. Ugh. So, once you got yourself a little bit set up, you're going to want to start getting yourself a lot more in the way of metal materials. Iron, copper. You'll always want fuel, so coal is absolutely a necessity. But what you, for the most part, I'd say want to do before you end up making the distress beacon, which calls down the first boss, you will most likely want to make sure you get yourself some better pickaxes. As you can probably see, you can only make a stone pickaxe, and stone tools, or not weapons, but stone tools without having the anvil. And in order to make the anvil, you need a lot of iron. I can't remember exactly how many bars. Just give me a 1 split second to look this up while I get killed, kind of. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. Okay, 8 bars of iron. That's what you need. Ugh. Come on, you big bastard. Don't run away now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course you would hit me with something. So, you need to get yourself an anvil well before you get yourself a distress beacon and all that stuff set up. Do you necessarily need to have an anvil before you do that? I don't think so. Not technically, but if you don't have one, you're kind of selling yourself short, because with it you can make a lot of, pretty good well, not pretty good, but a lot of the basic weapons that you're going to need, as well as the advanced pickaxe types, which really speed up your mining, which is very necessary, because in this game, mining is so slow to start with. If you don't speed stuff up fairly quickly, you're going to be spending way too much time, and ain't nobody got time for mining. So, best thing is best, you'll want to probably do a good bit of hunting, and you'll have a lot of encounters with monsters and animals, so it shouldn't be too hard to go around shooting stuff with your bow, getting yourself meat. A lot of the monsters, of course, are going to be aggressive, and like I showed in the last episode, never be too sure that a monster will or will not attack you. Maybe I cleared this place out. I don't remember. But yeah, never be too sure that a monster will or will not attack you. They, a little bit random in that regard. You can kind of test it out, but be prepared to run away, be prepared to break out your sword, whatever you might need to do. Because otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of them. I don't like it when there's a lot of them. So there's really kind of 2 ways to go about getting a lot of material. You can either explore on the surface, or of course you can go down into the caves. Now, quite honestly, both of them are very dangerous, so I can't really make a recommendation as to what someone should do there, but I will make the recommendation that whatever the fuck you do, you're gonna have to be prepared to maybe potentially even take a few deaths. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. No. Ow, oh jeez, no, please, please. I'm requesting that you do not do that. And of course, plant fiber is absolutely necessary. Without a whole bunch of plant fiber, you're gonna just pretty much die. You need a lot of bandages very early on in the game, I would say. Bandages eventually become kind of worthless, just because they don't heal that much HP. They only heal, I don't know, like maybe 20 to 30 or something like that. Again, information you can find on wikis to get the exact numbers. But just needless to say, they're very useful in the beginning of the game and very necessary. Oh geez, looks like I found another little base here. And these guys have a ranged shot, I believe. So you need to be ready to either move in and out of their line of sight, or be ready to jump up and start attacking them immediately. Now, after they're done with their little firing sequence, they will have a little bit of a recharge time. So you can take advantage of that fact. But they do have a good bit of HP. A lot of the stuff in the game has a good lot of HP at the very beginning. It makes it kind of challenging. Ooh, throwing daggers. I usually don't like to use throwing weapons for my own purposes, but that's because I cannot bring myself to use disposable things when I really should. Now, one method I've seen for defeating the first boss in the game actually relies on these disposables. You can find bombs in certain chests across the world, usually in towns and places like that. And those do a good lot of damage. I think they also can potentially destroy weakened terrain, but usually not to too great of an extent. Don't expect them to, like, destroy a solid concrete floor or anything of the sort like that. They can be useful, though, if you're looking to make a quick escape into a cave or out of a dirt cave, stuff like that. And, of course, massive terrain differences can be very hard to deal with. There is usually a lot of these, where the terrain will go from being fairly evened out and, you know, at least being, you're at least going to be able to sort of mess around with it. You're going to be able to climb and all of that, to being just entirely batshit insane. And actually, I did something unnecessary here. When you're above a certain level, instead of placing torches, a good way to light up caves is to actually just dig out the back level of them. And you can do that by right-clicking while holding a mining tool. Okay, so I want to see what we got down here. Ooh, some unrefined wood. That'll be useful. And I'll definitely take the crate as well. And there are also little pots that you can destroy. You probably just saw me do one right there. Let's see if I can get the other one. No, my aim is really bad. There we go. Those things can be destroyed by pretty much weapon fire or any sort of blade attack, anything of the sort. What is that? Oh, geez, a harmonica. Yes! I'm gonna play you guys some tunes. Let's see what we got here. Canon in D. Because that will not get me in trouble with copyright. At least I hope it won't. So much shit can get you into copyright trouble, but I think the very, very classic songs are okay. No! No! I wanted to play my harmonica. You ruined my harmonica playing. What are you doing? You swine. This actually wouldn't be a bad place to make a home base at, but the only problem with it is monster spawning. I think monsters spawn on dirt ground, so you will have that to contend with when you're making a base. Keep that in mind. You'll want to remove as much dirt as you possibly can. Now, these little wooden crates usually don't have too much of good stuff in them. They usually only contain some pretty generic supplies, I'd want to say. They can be helpful at the very beginning of the game, you know, a few pixels here and there, a few pieces of coal, but usually nothing major. Whiskey flask! Oh geez. Now, suddenly this is rated T. I don't mind. Okay. So yeah, these places are good for getting all sorts of different miscellaneous equipment. You won't find anything good in these usually, unless you actually find chests. Usually there is good stuff in chests. So, you know, common video game logic definitely applies to this game in certain manners. What I don't know... There's also a lot of weird background terrain. Now, I'm not sure if that's actually background terrain. I don't think that is. I think that's foreground. Yeah, that's foreground terrain. You can move by it, but it's, I guess that's just some little metal support there. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to get myself much in the way of nice mineable and smeltable ores. So, I may go and do that off-screen for a little while, and just leave you guys with the actual informative bits. So, again, I shall stress, and it can never be stressed enough, be very prepared to die in this game. Don't expect that you're gonna start playing this game on hardcore. Oh shit! Yeah, that's... Thank you for helping prove my point. I'd appreciate if you took a break now. That was almost too coincidental. I should probably return to the surface, because I'm about to get myself just totally fucked over. As I say, while I'm descending deeper into this cave. Okay, that's fairly safe. But, let's see... Go ahead and return to the surface and see if I can't mess around, find a chest or something, just to show you guys what kind of cool loot can be up and about if you explore. Oh god! Come on! No! No! Stay away from me! I don't like you! I don't like your cat. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Okay, I guess they added magic to the game. Fucking... Alright. You can use tents, beds, anything of the sort to heal, but you are vulnerable while you're in them. You still can be attacked. I've tested this. I have died doing this, so take my word for it. But things like these tents and beds can also be thrown into your 3D printer, and you can 3D print them as much as you want, provided you have the proper pixels. As well, you can do the same with things like these boxes. You also can get rare colored flashlights. Whether that's really useful or not, you know, I don't really think so, but it's just a cool little thing. You can collect them all, or something of the sort. That's what the kids do today, right? Alright, come on, come on. There we go. Bam, bam. Oh, come on! How many shots are you gonna take? Apparently my sword is much, much weaker than my bow. Okay, now here we go. Here's a good chest. Molotov! Holy shit! Alright. I have never seen those before. I'm gonna keep one of those. No, I won't be able to do any... I won't be able to... Unfortunately, the throwables, you cannot 3D print. Otherwise, I'd be 3D printing Molotovs all fucking day. I enjoy myself some nice flammable Molotovs. Those are going to be a lot of fun to mess around with. I've never seen them before, so I will go ahead and give these things a test. Okay, let's see here. Whoosh! Nice! They even light it up. Oh, they don't damage you? Yeah, it looks like it doesn't damage you. But it does leave a fire effect. And it goes out really abruptly, too. That's wonderful. Oh, it looks like we got another one of these little towers. Alright, you know what's gonna go down? Bye-bye. Totally worth it. Okay, and then I have throwing daggers and javelins. Oh, time to use a javelin. Done. Easy as cake. Oh god, and I got a new weapon. a lot of the weapons you get at the very beginning of the game are gonna just utterly suck, so just, you know, be prepared to throw things away. I just accidentally wasted a javelin there. Beautiful. Utterly beautiful. So long as you're on the surface as well, you can escape to your ship in case you're in a fight and you think you're going to be losing it terribly. Just beam up to your ship, you'll be fine and dandy. I think you can also save and quit right in the middle, but that's an entirely different situation. Some would probably consider that a little bit cheap or cheating, but it can be very useful if you're stuck way underground and you're about to die. You might as well. Especially if you're on like hardcore mode or permadeath mode especially. More stuff. Finally, some red stim packs. Those are very useful. Red stim packs do a lot of healing, so you get a few of those things, you're gonna be just great. Okay, come on, come on. There we go. And you're next. And get shot. Nope, nope. You can't. Oh god. Yeah, monsters do a lot more damage at night, and they also have a lot more HP, so keep that in mind when you're running around after hours. If you are not capable of... Oh geez, no. Okay, this is the point where I'm making a retreat. I'm not gonna deal with that stuff. But I hope I've kind of showed off some of the exploration mechanics. There are a whole bunch of other items and wonderful things you can use for exploration, like grappling hooks, ropes, all sorts of fun stuff. And I hope you guys do look and find those things and use those things. But keep in mind, not to die. It's a very hard thing not to do in this game. Have fun, and I will see you next time.